President Obama, when you were first elected to office, you helped your friend Mr. Gates when he was being terrorized by the police. Will you please help me? To President Obama, the US DOJ, IACHR, and the United Nations. IACHR, you gave me case numbers P1431-13, and US DOJ, you gave me reference numbers PS 300-506-647, and you gave me MB 300-500-398, and told me to contact the FBI. However, I have received no assistance from them. In part 2 of this letter, I will show you the documents I received from each of your offices. My name is Connie Marshall, and this is part 1 of Racism, Slavery, and Corruption in Kentucky and in the court system. You will find evidence of everything that I am about to say on my website, www.justiceforallcitizens.com, and on YouTube under my name. I am a 65-year-old senior citizen, and I am an induced by directed energy weapons disabled black woman being forced into the life of a slave in Kentucky, as I am denied the rights granted to me under the United States Constitution. I even tried to meet with my Metro Council members and received a letter from the Jefferson County Attorneys Office stating I could not meet with them because I had a lawsuit filed against the Jefferson County Attorneys Office, which has nothing to do with me meeting with my Metro Council members. Yet they want me to pay taxes. Some of the violations of my rights began after I was stomped by the Louisville Metro Police when I went to them for assistance, which caused me a chest contusion, mildly enlarged heart, compressed vertebrae, and numerous scars, inclusive of my face. After being stomped by the police and refusing to plead guilty to a crime I did not commit, I received 27 death threats, sexual degradation, hate mail from the Louisville Metro Police Department. These emails called me niggers, slaves, threatened to rape and kill me and my family, stated they turned my name into a government list, and admitted they also lied on me. I have also received numerous telephone calls cursing me, calling me niggers, slaves, telling me I would be raped and killed, and that they would kill my family. Some of these calls are generated from my telephone number, family and friends' telephone numbers, and from businesses such as Papa John's, Walmart, Louisville Ladder, Actors Theater, and others. In some of these calls, the caller has asked for Judge Sean Delahanty and Elizabeth Fields, prosecutor, who are involved in a fabricated defamatory document being filed in my case, and other violations of my rights. I have been continuously terrorized by the Louisville Metro Police Department, and I have posted approximately 71 videos and pictures of harassment on my website. Also, 4 fabricated pleadings were filed in my court cases, including forging my signature on 3. In the court of Judge Minton, Kentucky Supreme Court Judge, Judge Hale, United States District Court Judge, and Judge Sean Delahanty, Jefferson District Court Judge. These judges were aware of the fabricated pleadings filed in their court, which should sound an alarm for them. However, none of them asked for an investigation and ruled for the perpetrators involved in the crimes. I have had the Jefferson District Court conspire to violate my rights, which I did prove to the United States District Court and United States Court of Appeals in my pleadings, yet both courts dismissed my case and even ruled that I have to pay the perpetrators who violated my rights. These are Court of Appeals case numbers 156297, Connie Marshall versus Sean Delahanty and others, and 146372, Connie Marshall versus Michael Conlon and others. You can view the corruption involved in the district court case, in which I filed conspiracy charges against all, on my website, on YouTube, Jefferson District Court case 12F007230, Commonwealth versus Connie Marshall. This was in the court of Judge Sean Delahanty, where it all began. I asked ADA, all attorneys, civil rights workers, etc. to look at this case. The United States Court of Appeals are also aware of the fabricated forged pleadings filed in my cases, as all 4 of them were forwarded to them by me to be filed in that case to show the huge degree of corruption along with other evidence. I have had a white man come to my home stating I contacted him on Craigslist for a date. I don't go on anywhere looking for dates, and I definitely don't go on Craigslist looking for dates. Later that night when I checked my back door, I noticed a man tried to break into my home. I then received an email from the Louisville Metro Police calling me niggers and stating they sent this man and telling me the next time he was coming in. I've been followed on numerous occasions, with the person even stopping in the middle of the street at a green light and just sitting there watching me. I have been lied on to the unemployment office by Malone Staffing in Louisville, Kentucky, and I did finally get my unemployment, because unemployment did not believe Malone Staffing. I tried to file a case against Malone Staffing for defamation, libel, and defamation slander. I was not allowed to present my case in the court of Judge Erica Williams, and Malone Staffing was allowed to give a document to Judge Erica Williams that was never mailed to me, never clocked in the court. I never received a copy, have never seen what the document was, and the court did not have a copy filed left in the case. And they did not have contact information for the attorney for me to get a copy. I tried appealing this case to Jefferson Circuit Court and was denied my rights to an appeal by Judge Cunningham. On numerous occasions, my mail is open when I receive it. Other people's mail is mixed in with my mail, including federal government mail. And I have received over 90 pieces of harassing mail, including a UPS package in one of the prosecutor's names, Elizabeth Fields, at my address. Though I have contacted the post office inspector regarding this harassing mail, no one is investigating anything, and I was told to just hang on to the mail. As I am one of the people that traveled to Washington to speak at the Presidential Commission for the Study of Bioethical Issues in approximately 2011 regarding electromagnetic assault, you can find this meeting on their website. I have continuously had drones, satellites, and military aircraft over my home, and I have been assaulted and raped over 200 times, tortured and disfigured, including my face, by the assaults from this technology. You can find videos of the aircrafts posted on my website and on YouTube. You will also find an excellent video in which you can see the directed energy flashes in the video being directed to me as I'm sitting on the sofa. You can actually see the flashes coming through my front window, knocking me out, and you'll hear a humming noise as they come through my window. You will also find 11 videos on my website of someone talking to me while I'm sleeping. And you can hear them in the videos, and I lived alone. Note, this is technology being used on me without my informed consent. You can also hear me saying stop, stop, as these things are going on. I have had over 20 electrical appliances destroyed. Washers, dryers, telephones, 2 electric igniter switches on 2 different furnaces, computers, fax machines, tape players, CD players, 2 microwaves, and other items destroyed by the interference from electromagnetic assaults from the aircrafts. I have sent evidence to FCC and FAA, however, neither of them have contacted me. Also, AT&T put telephones in my office when I had my office. However, my telephones never worked. And AT&T called me and told me one of the lines in my office was not mine, and they did not know what it was. Yet I was paying AT&T for both lines. And the person that put in the lines said he was with AT&T. I was also mistakenly given a document by Fifth Third Bank when I had an account with them that stated problem with Kentucky government, check federal government paperwork and file before releasing information to anyone. When I checked my federal background check and found information in it that was not true, I was told by the FBI the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office put the paperwork in there. I contacted the Jefferson County Sheriff's Office, and I have not received any assistance in finding out why this fraudulent information was placed in my background check. In 2004, I worked for Bluegrass Automotive, and Mark Yates, Wilma Wilkie, and Will Beard discussed killing me when I accidentally recorded them. Mark further stated, as he was recruiting the white men at Bluegrass Automotive, that this thing he was talking about is bigger than the KKK. He said policemen, doctors, lawyers, everybody's in it, and then stated, don't worry, he turned my name in. I think he said his uncle told him about it, and his uncle is a sheriff. A few days later, on 2 different occasions, I was assaulted 3 times by Tyler Stone, a friend of Mark Yates at Bluegrass Automotive. I filed charges. Nothing was ever done, and the perpetrators did not even have to come to court. My life has been a living hell in Louisville, Kentucky, because they are openly practicing racism, slavery, and the officials are involved in planting fabricated documents in cases and even copying the signature of the persons they are setting up. That's how large the corruption in this town is. The evidence of everything I'm saying and more can be found on my website, www.justiceforallcitizens.com. In closing, I have been lied on by officials in this town, even telling people I have mental problems to cover up, which of course I do not and never have. And their lies are so well orchestrated that I'm sure this is not the first time they have committed these crimes against innocent people. And if you have someone with a badge coming to you lying on someone, people usually go along with those lies. If you try to contact me, be sure that you are speaking with me, because these corrupt officials intercept my calls and pretend to be me, and also reroute my calls. I have spent the past 20 years trying to unravel the lies these officials continuously place on my life, and I plan to fight these lies for the rest of my life. If you can help me in any way, please contact me at conniecmarshall@gmail.com or conniemarshall@justiceforallcitizens.com. In closing, I will not tolerate, nor will I be silent regarding the racism, slavery, and corruption by officials in Kentucky. Thank you for your time. Keep me in your prayers, and God bless. In part 2, you will see the actual documents I received from IACHR and USDOJ, though I have not received any assistance from them.